They always say money changes everything, but maybe it's not the money. Maybe it's what each dollar activates. Watch a small coin roll, no force, no drama, just direction. It touches a lever. The lever moves a gear, and suddenly something much bigger starts to move. This is how wealth actually works, not through endless effort, but through triggers, small actions that multiply effort. Most people spend to feel alive, just for a moment. The rest, place those same dollars where they return with friends. It's not about millions. It's about one small decision, repeated wisely. Here's the rule that separates staying broke from building freedom. The $500 rule. If you can't direct 500 with clarity, you'll never control 50,000 with confidence. Because money isn't power, control is, and control begins with what a single dollar is allowed to activate. Small coin, right lever, a different life. You don't lose money in one big mistake. You lose it, one small decision at a time. 5 here, 10 there. A subscription that renews while you sleep. Comfort, disguised as progress. Most people don't go broke. They leak through moments that feel harmless. It's the coffee you forgot to enjoy, the meal that meant nothing, the upgrade you didn't need, but told yourself you deserved. These aren't choices, they're loops, tiny dopamine hits, dressed as decisions. The mind learns to chase relief, not freedom, to feel rich for a moment and poorer forever. The mind learns to chase relief, not freedom, to feel rich for a moment and poorer forever. You don't notice it at first because the world congratulates the habit. It sells you satisfaction in monthly payments. And while the world earns from your reactions, you trade your future for the illusion of control. Broke isn't about balance sheets, it's about direction. Every purchase is a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. Most people never see it because the leaks don't make noise. They whisper. The money doesn't disappear, it just moves to whoever understands it better than you. Here's the truth most people never learn. It's not how much you make, it's how well you direct what you already have. The difference between broke and free isn't a salary gap, it's a clarity gap. Most people treat money like oxygen. They use it just to breathe another day. But the ones who build freedom, they treat every dollar like a seed. There's a rule I call the $500 rule. It's simple, but brutal. If you can't direct 500 with intention, you'll never control 50,000 with confidence. Because the way you use the small is how you'll always use the large. One person spends $500 chasing relief. The other spends the same amount building leverage. One ends the month tired, the other ends it transformed. $500 is a mirror. It shows you how you think, short term or long game, impulse or intention. Because wealth never starts with big moves. It starts with small control, executed consistently. Every dollar you give a purpose is one less dollar that controls you. The $500 rule isn't about saving, it's about shifting from reacting to designing. Broke isn't a number, it's a pattern, a rhythm in your behavior, quiet, endless, automatic. You don't need a crisis to stay stuck. All it takes is comfort that feels like progress. The broke mindset isn't about income, it's about identity, about needing to feel rich before becoming wise. That's why people buy things they don't need. It's never about owning, it's about escaping. Because when you don't control your time, you start buying symbols of freedom instead. Every impulse gets rewarded, every pause feels like failure. The system trains you to crave speed, not direction, to celebrate motion, not meaning. And the cruel part? You think you're choosing, but the algorithm already knows what you'll buy before you do. You become predictable, a pattern the system profits from. Broke isn't just about money, it's about attention and who it belongs to. When you scroll instead of study, consume instead of create, you're not wasting time. You're funding the machine that traps you. You don't fix broke with income, you fix it with awareness, because once you see the loop, it can't control you anymore. The moment you stop buying distraction, you start affording freedom. Two people, same income, same hours, same world. One spends to feel rich, the other invests to become free. They both earn the same paycheck, but one leaks it through comfort, the other directs it through clarity. The first life moves fast, full of noise. Every reward is instant, every goal temporary. But the second moves deliberately. One spends to escape the week, the other spends to escape the system. Every $500 becomes a mirror. It reflects who you are and who you're becoming. One builds memories that fade, the other builds systems that grow. The spender buys relief, the investor buys time. And time is the one currency you can never earn back, only buy forward. Because wealth isn't created by earning more, it's created by redirecting what you already have. Every choice compounds, and every habit is just a small investment in who you decide to be. There's a moment when you stop asking, how much can I earn? And start asking, how much can I keep? How far can I multiply it? That's the shift, from labor to leverage, from survival to structure. Freedom isn't something you chase, it's something you design. And the blueprint is knowledge. You start realizing success isn't loud, it's quiet, systematic, almost invisible. This is where freedom begins, not in quitting, but in understanding. You can keep trading time for comfort or start trading knowledge for freedom. Learn how money moves, how value multiplies, how systems grow quietly while you rest. Because you can work forever, or you can learn once and buy your time back forever. The 500 you ignore today could become the habit that frees you tomorrow.